why you feel tired all the time. Welcome back to my channel. Before we start, let me ask you something. Have you ever gone to bed exhausted, slept for hours, and still woke up tired? Not sleepy, not lazy, but drained. Like your body showed up, but your soul didn't. If that sounds like you, this video isn't random. This message found you for a reason. And if at any point this feels real, I want you to stay till the end, because what we're going to talk about isn't talked about enough in the world we're living in right now. The world we're living in. We live in a time where everyone is tired, but no one knows how to rest. We wake up to alarms, notifications, headlines, bad news before breakfast. Before your feet touch the floor, your brain is already working. Bills, deadlines, messages you haven't replied to, expectations you didn't agree to. The world doesn't slow down anymore. It scrolls. And if you fall behind, it doesn't wait for you. So you keep going, even when you're empty. I remember one morning. Nothing bad happened, no argument, no emergency, but I sat on the edge of my bed, staring at the wall, already tired of a day that hadn't started. And that's when it hit me. This wasn't about sleep. This was something deeper. The first truth. Here's the first truth no one tells you. You're not tired because you lack sleep. You're tired because your mind hasn't rested in years. Think about it. When was the last time your mind was truly quiet? No planning, no replaying conversations, no worrying about the future. We carry our thoughts everywhere, to bed, to work, to the bathroom, even into our dreams. You go to sleep thinking about tomorrow and wake up thinking about yesterday. Your brain never clocks out. So of course you're tired. Your soul is running a marathon your body can't keep up with. And the worst part? We normalized it. We joke about burnout. We wear exhaustion like a badge of honor. I'll rest later. I just have to push through. This is just how life is. But life wasn't meant to feel like survival every single day. The second truth. Here's the second truth. You're carrying too much. Not just work, not just responsibilities, but emotional weight. You're the strong one, the listener, the fixer, the reliable one. People come to you with their problems, their trauma, their stress, and you hold it, even when no one asks how you are. You show up for birthdays you don't feel like attending. You answer messages when you're exhausted. You give advice while your own life feels heavy. You're emotionally supporting people who wouldn't even notice if you disappeared for a week. And you tell yourself, it's fine, I can handle it, they need me. But being needed isn't the same as being valued, and carrying everyone else's weight while ignoring your own will drain you faster than anything else. The hidden truth. There's a kind of tiredness sleep can't fix. The tiredness that comes from pretending you're okay, smiling while hurting, laughing while breaking, being strong because you don't feel like you have a choice. So you keep going. You answer, I'm fine, automatically. You downplay your pain. You tell yourself others have it worse. But pain doesn't disappear just because someone else is hurting too. Your tiredness is emotional labor, mental weight, invisible pressure. And because it's invisible, people assume you're fine. But you're not weak, you're overwhelmed. Today's life problem. Let's talk about the life we're actually living. We are overstimulated and under-supported. We are always reachable, but deeply lonely. We see everyone's lives online, but feel disconnected from our own. We compare our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel, and we wonder why we feel like we're failing. We weren't built for this pace, for constant noise, constant pressure, constant expectations. You're not lazy for feeling tired. You're human living in a system that never stops asking more from you. the turning point. Here's the moment everything changes. When you stop asking, "What's wrong with me?" and start asking, "What am I carrying?" When you realize you don't need more motivation, you need relief. You need rest that isn't guilty, boundaries that aren't selfish, space that doesn't need explanation. The final truth. Here's the final truth. You don't need to become stronger. You need to become softer with yourself. You need people who pour into you the way you pour into them. You need to stop surviving and start protecting your peace, because your peace is not a luxury, it's survival. Ending. If you're still watching this, I want you to hear this clearly. You're not broken. You're not failing. You're tired because you've been strong for too long, and that strength deserves rest. If this message felt real to you, like this video so it reaches someone who needs it. Subscribe for more content that speaks to your soul. Comment, "I'm tired." You don't have to explain anything. You're not alone, and you don't have to carry everything by yourself anymore.